Hello guys and welcome to a new IK video. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about gold, how to obtain it, and what is the easiest and fastest way to obtain gold in order to boost your immortals, upgrade your dragons. You know, there's never enough gold for you to use. However, in today's video, I'll try to cover the best ways to obtain gold. Actually, I've never once struggled with gold except when the new update came out and new immortals unlocked the boost 25. Yeah, this is the only time that I struggled with gold, and then I managed to pick up my pace, and then I got to where I am today. I've never struggled with gold after that. So there are few sources of gold that I wanted to explain in order. The first one is the resource chests. You know, we receive a lot of resource chests here from quests and events. Let me show you a demonstration as I don't have any resource chests here. Let's check Diego. This is one of my farm accounts. I believe I have a few resource chests here that I can use. I just wanted to show you an example of how I'm using it. So here are some resource chests. What I usually do is just this is a one that is available for everything. This is a select reward. I only select gold from these kind of chests, and I never hesitate. I never think. I never actually calculate which kind of resource that I need, because if it's resources, then I can gather it. I can hunt it. I can hunt for resources in date castles. However, I cannot do that for gold. This is why when it comes to select rewards from resource chests, I only go for gold and only gold. So this is everything that I wanted to talk to you about uh, resource chests. One more thing that is very important in order to obtain gold is your dwellings level. As you can see here, if we take a closer look here, all my dwellings are above level 48. Only a couple of them at level 49. However, I'm planning to get them to level 50 as soon as possible. I only focused on dwellings. I ignored all the resource buildings because dwellings are the most important. As I told you, I can hunt for resources whenever I would like to, but when it comes to gold, it's just a little bit tricky. If we take a look here, my gold production is at 184k per hour, which is actually, this is a huge amount of gold. Where's my calculator? Give me a second. We do a quick math here. That's like 4 million gold in one day without using any kind of boosts. So if we use the gold boost here, as you can see, I'm not using any. It becomes 240k, which means that instead of 4 million point 4 on one day, I get 5 million. Actually, it's 5.7 million in one day gold, and still my dwellings are not maxed out yet. And if you take a look here, you can see that these are all the gold that I've obtained from the resource select chests. Take a look here. These are almost 4 million, almost 3 million, and the rest are a little bit lower. However, it doesn't matter. So right now there is the resource chests and the dwellings. One more thing is the Mysterium. I have finished Mysterium for today, but doing the Mysterium every 2 days constantly will help you get a lot of gold. As you can see, I've received almost 4 million gold here. That is actually beside all the speed ups and all the mortal artifacts, the fragment for the artifacts that you can get. So Mysterium is very important. I made a video on Mysterium. You can also check it out in my channel. So far we talked about resource chests, dwellings, and Mysterium. There's also the alliance capital. So if you're in a big alliance and you're holding a lot of capitals, you get to have currently we're doing a temporary merge in our server, so we have all the capitals that provide us with gold. So we get 69k gold per hour. That is without any kind of buffs or any capital buffs. So that's uh that's like 1.6 million per day. If we calculate this to the other 5.7 million, this is like 7 million gold in one day only from the alliance and from my dwellings. 7 million gold in only one day. So this is for the dwellings and for the alliance. What else I wanted to talk about is the forge. You can dismantle resources. You can what is it called? Transmute. You can transmute resources and turn it into gold. However, you gotta have your forge at a high level. If you take a look at the details here, it shows us exactly the percentage or the amount, the rate that is required for the gold. As you can see here, at above level 46, it takes 6 to 1. This is the rate that I'm at the moment. 6 to 1, it means it takes 6 resources to generate 1 gold. Let me show you an example here. If we're crafting gold, so about 11 million gold here gets us 1.8 million gold. And if we take it to 200 million food, it gives us 33 million gold. Actually, I don't dismantle my resources for gold because I don't have troubles uh, on obtaining gold. However, if you're struggling with gold to boost an immortal or upgrade a dragon, you need to go for this as an option. However, if you're dismantling gold, you won't be able to craft the fragments or the resources that is required to craft artifact. As you can see, I'm crafting a lot of artifacts at the moment, so I don't want to keep my forge busy. Now, the last and the most important source of gold is the Infernal Assault event. Currently, we don't have an Infernal Assault running in our server, so I cannot show you how it works exactly or how we do it in our server. However, I have here few reports, I believe. Yeah, this is a workshop of level 30s. This is a camp Infernal Assault of level 30. I'm using kind of special marsh here in order to minimize my losses. Most important skills will be Rage Bliss, War Bliss, and some important skills in Pursuit to finish the fight very quickly. Because as long as you finish the fight before the airship costs its damage. As example, this airship here, this works like a thunder dragon basically. So it apply a lot of damage to your marsh, but you need to finish the fight quickly as possible. As you can see, the fight here ended in less than uh 14 seconds, which is actually the mark where the airship costs its skill to apply the damage. So you need a quick march to finish the fight quickly before the airship applies its damage. As you can see, there is more than one airship, and each and every fight finished in only 10 seconds. This is why I only had like 61 deaths, which is actually nothing. However, a party for an Infernal Assault event, I mean, doing killing camps for almost 2 hours could get you more than 100 million gold in 2 hours. Uh, I usually do the Infernal Assault in a party 4 because this is the maximum that you can get in one team for a level 30 Infernal Assault, which is my opinion the best level that you can go for, as the losses are very minimized and the gold is very high. I believe it's 125 or 250 k gold per one camp, and there are like 5 camps. It's a little bit tricky because the one that kills the first workshop will be able to obtain all the gold from the other workshop. There is some kind of a mechanic. However, I'll make a video for it when we get the Infernal Assault event. It's not available, unfortunately, in our server at the moment. I will explain all the mechanics in another video. Basically, this is all you need to know on how to obtain gold. So a quick recap is the resource chest is always use gold from the resource chests. Doesn't matter what kind of resources that you're struggling with, you can always gather or hunt for resources. The dwellings, try to make sure that your dwellings are matched with your castle level. Every time you upgrade your castle, make sure that you upgrade your dwellings after you're done with the important buildings. Mysterium, guys, never miss a Mysterium. It happens every 2 days. I know it's boring, kind of, but it only takes like 10 to 15 minutes. Fifth is forg. You need to dismantle resources for this process. Your forg will be kind of busy. You won't be able to craft materials for artifacts. So I don't really like it. But if you're struggling with gold, you need to use it. Last one is Infernal Assault. I'll make a video for it when we get the chance, when we get to the event. Hopefully, all this information were kind of useful for you guys. I tried to keep the video short as short as possible. This is everything for today's video. You can check my channel for the other videos. I have a few videos that is ready for other content. Thank you guys for your support. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful day.